Alrighty. Last semester, I had a professor who told us a story. A longtime friend of his was diagnosed with terminal cancer. He was given months to live. But rather than accepting his fate, he decided he was going to run a marathon, which was his attempt to cope with the situation with a positive attitude. Having a positive attitude is essential to unlocking the best in oneself. Friendliness towards others is just as important. Keeping these values and conveying this message may seem like a silly idea, being that telling people to be more positive in their day-to-day transactions with both total strangers and the people that are closest to them. However, I believe that it's important that we maintain these ideas as a society and look more closely at why and how keeping a positive attitude and being friendly is beneficial to someone on an emotional, physical, and social level. I do admit it doesn't seem like an important topic, but what I've found is that people have become less and less aware of their coldness in their day-to-day life and therefore interact less with people, or the people around them, including the people closest to them. Despite the seeming silliness of this topic, I do believe that there is some merit behind this idea. Studies show that showing a positive attitude and taking a friendly approach in everyday dealings that might be considered stressful, such as work, health issues, and social settings, do in fact improve the quality of life. Working in any situation can be very stressful no matter what the job is. Studies show that a continuous and steady positive and friendly approach to the workload and towards fellow employees increases the efficiency and amount of work done in a single day. As stated by Frontiers in Psychology, the idea that the more importance people attach to an issue or cause, the more they tend to engage behaviors that maintain, advance, and defend it, meaning working towards a goal that has been prioritized and made the most important object in sight will increase the drive to complete the task, which directly reflects on the attitude and willingness to do what is necessary. Simply put, anything can be accomplished with a good attitude and a can-do spirit. Increasing in positivity in everyday endeavors is also shown to improve health. ScienceDaily.com researched and concluded that people who show a more negative attitude towards aging walk slower and show signs of slower cognitive abilities and therefore have lower quality of life. Whereas people who show a more positivity and hopefulness towards the idea of getting older had better signs of cognitive abilities. The Mayo Clinic suggests the same, stating that a more positive approach in situations can reduce stress, depression, and even improve cardiovascular health. Ultimately, it shows that approaching unavoidable things with a nihilistic attitude will only speed up the process when life should be cherished because it is so quick and worth experiencing every second. Finally, it is important to be positive and friendly because it improves social life. It is well known that not all of us are social butterflies. That stems from the struggle that people have with insecurity and shying away from confrontation. A friendly attitude, as the Golden Rule suggests, will result in more friends, but will also allow one to grow and flourish as a person because we as a human race thrive on attention. In a study by eric.ed.gov concludes that children in school social position strongly relates to their social skills, meaning that the children who showed a more friendly attitude determine their social standing even with the division of the children who are placed in the special needs class. The story I told you in the beginning took place almost 10 years ago. The man I mentioned before ran his marathon and still runs marathons today with a benign tumor in his body. Every time he is asked why he still runs, his answer is always the same: I'm running for my life. If it was not already made apparent, all of the points I've made regarding different effects, having a positive and friendly attitude on different aspects of life go hand in hand. The different evidence I have used concludes that people can achieve more with a healthy body and have a social life if you just keep a smile on your face. Thank you.